Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday here in Ohio, so it's time for coffee and games. Typically, I've been doing roll and writes and flipping writes and things like that, but I'm going to do something else. I was thinking about doing corrosion, and I played through some of it again last night, and I really enjoy corrosion, but it's a longer game, and I don't feel like I've gotten over my personal analysis paralysis quite enough to share that one yet enough in a fun and engaging way. So I decided to get Fantastic Factories out again, even though I've streamed it before. I'm going to play it again, but I've added in both expansions. Both the Subterfuge and the Manufactions expansions. Um, yeah, so I will talk a little bit about those. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on here in front of us. Sorry if that's not quite straight that way. Well, we're gonna make it work. Okay, so first of all, both of them have new blueprint cards and new contractor cards. In addition to that, um, with the subterfuge one in solo, you don't use all the contractor cards that you get. You only add in the saboteur ones. Um, in solo, you are using white dice rather than color dice because the color dice are going to get assigned to the machine, which I have set up here as medium difficulty with getting some blueprints. There are new cards, like I said, like this one is a, let's see here, this one is a discard card must be a training card. So when you discard something to build this academy, it has to have the training keyword, kind of like this university over here. There's also, I think pharmacy's one, but so forth. There's different ones that have the training keyword on them. And then, oh, this is discard a card to get a good and a new type of resource that is in the manufactions, which is the vitamins. So there's all that. In addition, for the manufactions, we get some, and we'll just do it right now. We get some factions. So these are kind of special abilities that you get two of. And let's see here. I got Turtle Tech and Standard Tools. And this one says when building the blueprint card you discard does not need to match the tool symbol of the card you're building. That's kind of cool. And it gives you different starting resources too. And that's a pretty simple one to do. I really kind of like that. That's fun. And then there's Turtle Tech at the end of the work phase. Gain 1 metal if you have no metal, and gain 2 energy if you have no energy. And you start with getting 8 cards and discarding back down to 4. So that's more complex. I'm just going to go with Standard Tools. Okay, Standard Tools is going to raise how much stuff I get. So instead of 4 blueprint cards, I only get 3. So I'll just put one randomly back without looking at it. And hopefully I still get cards I want. We'll see. So that's all there. I mean, that's the main changes is that it just adds some different things that are going on. Oh, sabotage. So in solo, the machine is going to sabotage me as much as it can. And what that means is that, let me make sure I get this right. So whenever we get to the, when you hire the saboteur, when I hire the saboteur, it's just going to prevent the machine from getting certain types of goods, but it will immediately start repairing. So this blocks a card from working, but on the other side, then you can use a worker to repair it, and then it becomes available in the future. But during the machine's turn, the green die determines the machine's action. Whenever the 6 comes up, in addition to getting a new card, and discarding this, it's also going to make this sabotage whatever I have the most goods on. So the machine will automatically sabotage the card in the player's compound with the most goods, and then in the case of a tie, if there are no cards with goods, that I get to decide a non-monument card. So that's what it will do when it rolls a 6, in addition to what it usually does. So all that is happening, and we will take a look at what I get to do. They did give you new solo reminder cards and new cards over here too. So all that. Okay, cool. So what I wanted to see is part of what happens, and let's go ahead and zoom here. Part of what happens is you get you have to pay cards cost, which includes this symbol, whatever this symbol is here, these tool symbols, and they are set up randomly. I should go back over here. The mallet, the wrench or spanner, shovel, trowel, and the gear token. These tools are set up randomly, and then after they're set up, they stay where they're at. They don't move. But what they indicate is what type of thing you'd have to pay to get contractors. So all that. You also have those symbols that you can use to build the cards. So like this solar ray, let's just take a look at this solar ray, and that's why I'm happy. This solar ray costs a gear and a metal and 2 sunshine to make. And so whenever I build a card, I don't know that I want this because this doesn't give me any points at the end of the game. It doesn't give me anything when I put anything on it, but I do get 2 energy when I build stuff in the future. So it's pretty cheap, but it's not going to build my engine well, because that is one of the ways that the game can end if somebody has built at least 10 cards in their compound. And the other thing that would happen is if you have 12 goods. So all that to say, it was time for a drink of coffee. All that to say, I don't know that I need to keep this solar array. Now this fettuccine factory is kind of cool. It says put in 2 equal dice and get a good and some a good and a vitamin, and then roll an extra die this turn. So it could do that. That's interesting. Oh, and if you don't know, the that's right. I have this, so now I don't have to worry about matching up the blueprint symbol up here anymore for me. Usually that would be a thing, but I started with standard tools as a faction. You can also assign your workers here. So this is, you can put one in here to get a new blueprint card. This is put a die in here, and it has to be a 1, 2, or 3. And for each one of those, you get energy. If they're equal, then you get extra stuff. And then down here is the mine. You use a 4, 5, and 6. And for each single one of those, then you get a medal. So all of that going on. I think what I want to do is I do want to build this. Well, do I want to build that fettuccine factory? Or this one is put an energy in and increase the value of an unplaced die by 1. So that is interesting too. And I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I want to get. Let's look at the cards up here. So we have a Nexus, which is what you gain depends on the tool symbol of the discarded card. Ooh, so this is discard a card, and you could get 2 metal, you could get 2 cards, you could get 2 4 energy, or you could get, well, I have 2 gear cards in my hand, so I could get a good. So that's pretty good. But the machine will be sabotaging me some, so I have to be aware of that. And this is an obelisk, which just gives me 2 points at the end. And you can build more than one of these. Usually you can only build one of it. Oh, you can't see. I forgot to go back. Sorry about that. Okay, so the Nexus was what I was looking at first. And then this one is the obelisk, which I can... in fact, let's just adjust that so you can see that up close. 1 second. Sorry about that. Okay, let's adjust these so we can see that. All right. So here's the obelisk. That's a card from the original game. It gives you 2 points. You can build more than one. There's also things that give you more. Fabricator, if it's less than 3, but you have to put 2 dice in there. If they're less than 3 that are the same, you get 3 metal and 2 goods. That's interesting. And if it's more than 4, then you get 4 or more. Then you get 4 metal and 3 goods, which is a great way to get a high score. I'm not going to do that at this point. And this one is discard a training card to get a good and a vitamin, like we talked about. Okay, so all that, I think what I want. I need ways to make more stuff early on. That's what I need. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this Nexus card because I can take it for free. Put it in my hand. And we will do that. And as I have that, that was my market phase. Now it's the roll phase. So we roll these. 1, 1, 3, 5. 1, 1, 3, and we assign these workers. So what I need in order to build this Nexus is I need 1 more metal because I can discard any card because of my special ability. So if I were to put this 5 down here, and I think I will, that'll give me another metal. I can build. So I'm going to build right now. I'm going to build this Nexus. And that will cost all my metal and all my energy. But I think that's good. And a card. So I have to decide which card I like the least. I think I don't need this solar array. So I'm going to discard this solar array and build that. And this should be refilled over here too. But I'm going to build that. And with that, if I discard a card, I could get more stuff. But I don't know what more stuff I need right now. Other than maybe I want to get rid of the fettuccine machine and it would give me a single good. But maybe what I want is something that gives me more cards. So, don't really have that yet. I think what I will do is put, this gives me extra, because they're equal, and I can put anything in there. So I can get 1, 2, 3 cards. That gives me more cards. And all right, so there's another solar array. I tried to shuffle, but this is, I don't know if you can see, this is now that I have both expansions in here, that's a pretty big deck. So I almost need a card shuffler. Okay, so I did that. I got my extra card so I could get rid of a card. And yep, I'm going to get rid of, I can do this once per turn. I'm going to, I think that's how that, let me make sure on that one. So that one is a new card. I haven't used that card before. Nexus, nope, not there. Let's find it over here. Nexus is discard 1 blueprint to gain 2 metal, blah, blah, blah. So special abilities. Okay, yeah, I think I can just discard something to get the thing. Yeah, it's just once per turn I get that thing. Okay, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to discard another solar array, and because of that, I will get a good, and I have to put that on this card because sometimes the machine's going to want to sabotage me. So I will put that there. And I have one worker left. I could also maybe build this gym if I had more metal. But this is a 3, so I can't do that. So I could get 3. Oh, I didn't clarify. If you haven't seen before, when you put a die here, 1, 2, or 3, you would either get 1 energy, 2 energy, or 3 energy. If they're equal, you also get the bonuses shown on the side here. So with that, I think, in fact, let's zoom this one in a little bit more so we have more choices here with being able to see things. All right. Thanks for your patience. Okay, hopefully you can see that a little better now. So you can see what I'm doing too. Okay, so here I have this one, and I want to be able to get more things. So this dojo is put energy in and flip an unplaced die to its opposite side. So maybe I actually might want to build that, even though it doesn't give me any victory points. And let's see here. And what I will do with that is, or the megalith, which is, it costs less to build monuments, including like the obelisk. I can only build one of these. I think the die manipulation is pretty good, flipping it. So, and if you don't know, here's the fun thing to remember about six-sided die is that the opposite side is always something that would make it add to 7. So like the opposite of a 4 is a 3, opposite of 3 is 4, 2 is 5, 1 is 6, so forth. So that could be quite useful, and it's cheap. I might try to start working towards that. Either way, I want 3 energy. I'm pretty confident I want 3 energy. So I'm going to take my 3 energy, put it on my headquarters here. And then it's the machine's turn, and the machine is going to roll all their dice and do some things. All right. So first of all, it wants to build a card from the market. And that, I forget, it's been a while. Oh, it's just based on the number 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to build this beacon. And what does it? I don't think I've ever built a. Yeah, it just builds this. Okay, it's a beacon, which gives it 2 points at the end, I guess. All right, and then we refill, and then it will manufacture goods. So red. If the die number is less than the number of cards there, then it gets 2. So that is more than, and then that's more than, and that's more than. But it's going to go over here and manufacture 1 purple because it's less than or equal to. So it will manufacture 1 good there. So we're tied. And with that, just give me a 1. We put that there. All right. So I have 1 good. They have 1 good, and I have a point here on this card too. So I can't remember if they get points at the end of the game. So one point for each monument type card. Okay, so they just get 1 point for each of their cards in their compound, 1 point for each of their goods, and 1 point for each monument type. Okay, so that is what they do with that. They're not going to get tons of extra points even if they do that. Okay. And then it comes back to me for the market phase again. I guess I could move this little thing here, and I might to remember where I'm at. It's not usually too hard though. Okay, so now, oh, this is interesting. Dig site. So put a die here of any type, and then get rid of a card. To get rid of another card and get 2 metal. I think that, let's see, dig site. Dig site. That is place a die and discard blueprints equal to the value of the die to draw the same number and gain 2. Oh, so it's draw that many. Okay. So get rid of stuff, get more cards. I don't know if I want that. I want stuff that makes me get more stuff and points. So I think I'm gonna take the fabricator. I'm gonna take the fabricator right now. I could discard a card up here to hire one of these contractors, but there's nothing that's just speaking to me yet. So I'm gonna take the fabricator into my hand. And with that, I think the fabricator is what I'm going to work on first. So remember, because of my special ability with my faction, I can use any card to build that. But what I need is, I have the energy. I need 2 metal now. Okay, cool. So here's, let's see here. I have 2 6s and 2 4s, which is really neat because I can put my 2 6s in here, which gives me 2 metal, plus they're equal, so I get 1 extra, so 3 metal, which is nice. 3 metal. And then I'll immediately build this fabricator for 1 2 metal and 3 energy. And I will just discard. I don't think I need the gymnasium, so I'm going to discard the gymnasium to build that. And because these are equal and there are 4 or more, I get 4 metal back and 3 goods, which is nice. I think that worked out really well. What I'm seeing already is that this ramps up a lot faster than just the base game with both of these expansions in here. So, or at least that's how it's working out this time. So that's 3 goods and 4 metal. And by the way, if it ever matters, you have to discard down to 12 resources at the end, whether it's 12 energy or 12 metal or 12 vitamins or whatever combination of them. So that was my turn. That was really fast. That was easy to make decisions. And we're going to roll for the machine. The machine has a 4 and a 3 and a 3 and a 3 and a 2. So it's going to take this card because of the green. And then it's going to, if the number on the die, again, is less than or equal to then the number of cards, so this is more than, so this is more than, this is more than, this is more than, so no more goods are produced. So that's it for the machine. I had a much better turn than the machine that time because I got a point on the card and I got 3 points from my goods. So I have already 4 goods, and one of the game end conditions, remember, is 12 goods. So cool. I liked that. Well, let's see what we want to do here. I think now one of the things I haven't been doing, and I don't usually do, but I might want to do this time, is I can discard a resource, metal or energy or goods, and I think I can change out anything in there. Let's see. before choosing, you can discard a resource. And then you get to change out everything that's in a row. So I don't really like what's out here right now. Well, the obelisk isn't bad, and you know what? I could get. I could get the obelisk, and then I could, because that only takes one more energy, and then I can build my megalith. You know, I actually will do that. I'm going to take the obelisk and flip this. There's a fitness center, and okay, and then let's roll for me again. And 1, and 4, and 3, and 6. Okay, so I have nothing equal right now. Now is when maybe I want to flip the dojo, because I could flip this to a 3, and then I could use my production if I need to, or I could get more energy. So I need 1 energy to do that. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to build this dojo. I'm going to put a 1 here. That gives me an energy. And then with that energy and a metal, I'm going to build the dojo. And then I'm going to. Oh, the problem with that is I won't get any more energy because I need energy to flip it. So maybe that's not very useful. I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do instead is I'm going to take that energy that I just got. Excuse me. And 3 metal. And discard the dojo. And I will build my obelisk, like I said. So let's see. Okay, so I have 3 cards. The machine has 5 cards. They're halfway through the game that way. I discarded a card. I paid 3 metal, paid 1 energy. I have 2 points for that. Now, if I build my megalith, it costs 1 less metal. But you know what? I'm going to get 3 energy. And I'm going to... If I had... Okay, so I have 3 energy. If I had 1, 2, 3 more metal... 2 more metal. Okay, so I'm going to use both of these here. 4 and 6. Because I remember it cost me less because I've built an obelisk. I can build this. So I'm going to build this with 4 metal and 2 energy. Boop, boop. And discard that. And discard this card in order to be able to do that. So I have 4 cards. I have a total of 3, 4, 7 points on cards now. 4 goods. That's not bad. And yeah, that's not bad. I'm doing pretty good. And I still have an energy left over, so we roll the machine. Let's see what the machine comes up with. I am going to move this over here because we're on the machine's turn. Oh no, a 6. Okay, so that will do something different. 6 will do something different. We will do that. And a 6 and a 5. Okay. So on the machine's turn, we are going to build a card from the top of the deck. And because we're playing with the Sabotage, we will do one other thing. So we'll reveal this card and put it in their compound. They have 2 blue cards now. We'll just put that up there. Sorry, that's not blue, that's purple. 2 purple cards now, and with that, they have that. Discard all the contractors because of the 6. And then they're going to look at what I have the most good on, which is down here, and now my fabricator has been sabotaged by the. So this is what the sabotage is. I can't use it until this is flipped over and I activate it with a worker die. So that is that. So sabotaged, and then we refill the contractor row, and then we resolve the rest of their dice. All right, foreman and the tycoon. Take all 4 blue cards in the marketplace. I might hire the tycoon. It has a cost of a wrench and 2 energy. I don't have 2 energy yet, so I can't do that yet, but that's pretty cool. All right, so if the number is equal to or less than the number here, so it's equal, they get a good. So this is a good turn for the AI. This is more, this is more, this is more. So nothing else happens for the. Actually, that was an okay turn. It wasn't game breaking, so that's good. I don't have any cards in hand right now, so I could either take one from out here, or I can take the top one here. The dig site isn't any use to me right now. I'm gonna have to be researching in order to get more cards. And I don't know that I want any of it. Maybe I want the dig site later on, so I'll take the dig site. And I'm going to do that. And one thing I forgot is I don't think my die face matters for researching, but I will make sure that I'm doing that right. Yep, the value does not matter. Okay, so I was doing that right. So we're going to roll for me. I'm not getting any great bonuses yet because I don't have anything that gives me like extra dice and stuff. So okay, so that is something to remember, but I haven't seen a whole lot come out that would help me that way. Let's research with a 1 because that would only give me 1 energy anyway. Get another card, and this is the architecture firm. It says you get spend, well, to build it, any type of card because my faction, but build it normally with a wrench and then a metal and 3 energy gives me a point, and then spend a metal and 2 energy and get 3 cards. Okay, interesting. This is put a die here, get rid of cards, get that many cards plus that much metal. Okay. So this is just straight up cards. It's going to cost me 2 metal and 5 energy just to get it going. I really need something that like starts producing more energy and metal rather than this stuff. So I don't know that because I don't know that I love any of these actions yet. Because this is very specific. Like, if I put a 2 here, I have to discard 2 cards, and then I get 2 cards to get 2 metals. So that's very specific. Oh, hi, Plumpy. You haven't played in a bit. Might get off the shelf. I really like this game, too. I haven't played with both expansions in, and it makes for this massive deck. So that is something to keep in mind if you don't like more. I'm liking it, though. I'm liking it with both expansions in. I don't know if I like it better. We'll have to see. How are you doing today? Okay, so what do I want to... I think what I want to do is get 3 metal by maxing that out. 1, 2, and 3. And... let's see, with the 2, I could get 2 energy. Might as well do that. I'm going to do that. Yep, 2 energy. Good, running errands. Oh, okay, cool. I mean, it is Saturday. I know I have things I have to get done later today too, so I understand that. I could build one of these if I really want to. This one is too specific, I think. So you know what? I'm gonna take a chance on this one. It is a point at the end of the game. No, I'm not. I'm gonna save my stuff. I'm gonna save my stuff. I'm bad at saving my stuff, but I'm gonna save my stuff. Okay. And machine's turn. Do do do. The machine is gonna take card 3, and it's gonna do its other stuff. Do, 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 do. All right. What do? Machine is going to take card 3. That's what I said. And then with card 3, okay. If it's less than, it's not less than, it's not less than, it's not less than, it's not less than, so it doesn't do any other goods production, and it's back to me. Okay. Cool. I'm happy with that turn so far. Red is getting pretty big though. So if I can find a way to finish the game sooner, that would be good for me. I think that's what I need to do. I think, yeah. All right. Anything out here that I want? No. So I'm going to spend an energy and get rid of that again. I don't like this. Yeah, I don't like the blueprint cards that are out. So let's see what else we can get here. Robot, refinery, and motherlode, where it's a spaceship with a giant drill on it going down. Okay, so I think I will. Oh, that's right. This gives me additional metal. There's nothing that's producing goods though. Fine. I want this card. So I'm gonna take this card, the motherlode, because it's cool anyways. It's got that upside down spaceship. So that's what I'm taking. And I could choose my values. Oh, I keep forgetting about my Nexus card. So all right, I'm probably gonna use my Nexus card this time. All right, 6, 5, 3, 1, 6, 5, 3, 1. All right, so I want to do my special, and do I have a? I should have taken a gear card, because then I could get goods. Let's get some cards then. Let's get excuse me. Let's get another card, maybe. Well, remember I do have this dig site, which I can put the one down. No, that's not great, because then I'd have to get rid of 3 cards. No, yeah, that's so specific. Oh, this lets me draw cards. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the architecture firm. So I need some energy. So I'm gonna get 3 energy, because that's good anyway. I will get the 3 energy. Boop boop boop. And then I can get rid of any card. So I'm going to get rid of the dig site, because I think that dig site is just too specific. So I'm going to build the architecture firm with 1 metal and 3 energy. And with that, I can now spend 1 metal and 2 energy to pull 3 cards. Which is it. I have 1 metal left, but that's fine. And now I can pull 3 cards. 1, 2, and 3, and I will use my special ability to put a gear card away and then get a good on here. So now I have 2 goods on there, raising my total of goods to 3, 5, and this is worth a point at the end, so that was good too. And one of the cards I got is Nuclear Plant. Put a 6 on it, and then I get a good and an energy. So I need to find a way to get one more metal and two more. One more metal and two more energy. Don't know that I can do that all right now, but I can do this. Yeah, I can do. I can get. I'm just gonna straight up get one more energy and one more card. Yep, cool. Ooh, that's interesting. So one more energy, one more card. Sorry, one more metal and one more card. And this one only costs one metal and three energy, but it is a gear, and I want to use those to get more goods. So maybe I won't do that. But I have choices now for next turn. You think your youngest might be a little young for this, but I feel like this would be a great game to trick him into doing math. Yeah, yeah. Well, I forget how old. Yeah, it definitely helps with thinking about math and stuff, and it's fun and like it looks kind of like Lego people, and yeah, I mean, I think a lot of kids would enjoy it because of that. I mean, my kids enjoy it, but they're getting older now. So that is that. That is that. I'm just gonna take the one energy here, and then we're gonna be patient, and hopefully the machine doesn't mess me up. And roll. I don't think the machine can mess me up, but it might get a good turn and do some other things. Okay. Yellow, green. It's going to take card 2, 5, and 2. And 2. Okay, so now some bad things. Well, not really bad things, but good turn for the machine. It gets this card. It will now. This is less than or equal to, so it will get a good on there. And we'll switch that out. And then that's more than, that is less than or equal. So it got 2 points this round. Plus the point for the card, so 3 points. So that is something, and then it's back to me. All right, so I need to build this card, the nuclear plant, and then instead of getting a card, I probably should have repaired this fabricator. Oh well, that's what I did. Okay, so is there anything good up here? This is 4 energy to get 2 vitamins. Put a die on here, and then die must be equal to or less than the number of monument type cards in your compound. So it has to be a 2 or 1. That's kind of useless to me. Because it would only give me 2 metal. I mean, it's not useless, but it's not great. Put 4 equal dice here, and get 2 goods, and then pick them up and roll them again. That's cool if you have something that lets you manipulate your dice a lot. And then spin a metal, roll an extra die this turn. I like that, especially because I can get metal easily. And it's only, I'm taking that robot. Okay, because why not? And there's another think tank. Okay. Okay, that's it. And roll the dice. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. Do 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 do. 1, 2, 3, 6. So I need to make this nuclear plant first, which means I need 1 more energy, but I will put the 3 here to get 3 energy, and do that. I can discard any card because of my faction ability, so I'm going to get rid of the gymnasium to build the nuclear plant. And that also cost me 2 metal and 2 energy. And there's that. And now I can assign my 6 there to get a good and an energy. Not the most efficient thing, but now I have a 1 and 2 left. I could repair this so that I could possibly use it again in the future, which would be nice. And I think I will do that. I'll repair this one. And I could do the biolab in the future, or I could just actually, if I got rid of that robot, I could get 2 metal and then I'd be ready for the bio. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. Okay. Maybe. So yeah, I need to repair that with a 2. And then I'm going to discard the robot that I just picked up that I said I might build, but I am not, to use the special here and get 2 metal. And then I will use the 1. So here's a question. Do I want the one that gives me this? I would have to, I don't have this. So I'm going to do this one. I'm going to do the mother load. That only gives me extra metal. I'm going to build the biolab. Okay, yep, that's what I'm going to do. And so I will build the biolab that costs me 1 metal, 3 energy, and then I can get, I can spend any card, because my faction, to build the biolab. And that's, we're getting full on cards here, so that is that. Maybe I can scoot this way a little bit. All right, we'll scoot this way a little bit. And that is 7 cards for me. I have 3, 5, 6 goods. Okay, so we're getting close to the end. And now we roll for the machine. And machine is going to take card 1 and get some other goods points. We'll talk about those as we do it. So it will take card 1, which is a blue card. And that means it's going to get goods there too. So this is less than or equal to, so I'll get a good here. This is where the machine starts to get all of its big points. This is more than, this is less than or equal. And this is less than or equal. And we'll do that and put that back and get that. Okay. So that was another good turn for the machine. And then it's, I forgot to assign my 1 for some reason. So I guess I would have taken an energy. Since I didn't have it. Okay, background though. Okay. These are not rolled yet. Put them down here. Okay, back to my turn. I don't have any cards again. This would allow me to use a card in the marketplace. So if I could use the think tank, that would be pretty neat. But I really want the think tank just because I want to pull it off. So maybe I'll actually take the think tank in hand. But they have to be 4 equal, and I don't have a way to do a lot of manipulation of my stuff. So maybe that's not good. This is better because it lets me do stuff in the marketplace without actually having it. So I'm going to take that replicator, put this out here. And then I roll, and I'm going to have to take I'm going to do this put both of my 1s here. That will give me 3 cards, 1 for each, and then because they're equal, I get an extra. And We'll talk about those in a second. 3 and 4. What can I? Well, let's go ahead and talk about them. Spend an energy to use a card in the marketplace. Oh, a city park. And that one has the training type cards cost 1 less energy to activate. Okay. So, aluminum factory, use 2 equal dice to plus 5 energy to get 2 goods and a metal. That's not great. I'm going to be getting rid of that. There's better ways to get energy and goods. I could have gotten 3 metal and 2 goods. I don't know why I didn't do that, because that would have got me closer to ending the game, which ending the game faster is usually good for me. Gain an extra die with a value of X this turn. So that's the golem. Maybe I discard some things. If I discard a shovel, I get 4 energy. You know what? I'm just discarding that shovel right now and getting 4 energy. Boop, 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 boop. 1, 2, 3, 4. And why did I make that decision so easily? It's because I'm gonna put that there. It's because I don't have any gear cards. Okay. To give me goods on that one. This is get rid of a card and a metal to get 6 energy. I don't really need that. So now that I have energy, I could get another 4 die with that 4 energy, and then I can get the goods. Okay, that's what I'm doing. But I have to build this first, so I need more metal. I don't have enough metal to do that yet, but let's get metal. I'm gonna get 1 metal, which means 2, and do I have anything else that gives me metal? Nothing that gives me metal, but if I built the replicator, which I could now, do I have anything that could give me more metal? This would give me 2 metal if I put a 2 there, but this might be useful, so I probably should build this replicator. I'm going to do that with the incinerator. Get rid of the incinerator, build this, because it is a point, which I need another point some way this turn, so I'm going to do that. Energy and metal, and discard a card. So I'm up to 8 cards, so we're almost there. Probably 1 or 2 more rounds, and then it is the and make sure I use all my dice. Oh, I could not have put the 3 there, so I would have had to put the 4 there. Sorry about that, and then get 3 more energy. Okay. I could draw a card with the 3 instead. I'm going to draw a card with the 3 instead. I don't need 3 energy, because this card, yeah, I don't need the 3 energy. I'm going to draw a card instead. That's what I'm going to do. That's another megalith, so that's good. That I'll just use that to build the golem. Okay. So now to the machine. And the machine gets a 5. I don't remember what a 5 does. Build a card from the top of the deck and refill the market row. Okay, cool. Build a card from the market deck. Okay, so it's going to build this card, which is just a single point for, well, 2 points because it's a new type. Okay. And then we discard. Oh no, there goes the think tank. And the, yeah, well, whatever. Hopefully we get good things. That happens. Another aluminum factory. Another obelisk. A cryo lab. And so this is put any 2 dice here and roll 2 extra dice at the beginning of the next work phase. Huh. Put 2 equal die here plus 2 cards to get 2 goods. Trash compactor. Well, and they are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the game might end soon, anyways. Because if they get to 12, then the game's done too. Less than or equal to, so they get another good. More than, more than, more than. So nothing else happens. Not too bad if I can make some points happen on my turn. Okay, my turn. Do I want any of these cards? Or do I want to do something? I might finally want to do something that the up here that they offer me. Instead of rolling, choose the values for the. That's pretty darn good, and I have the energy to pull it off. I'm going to do that. I'm going to pay the 2. Oh, do I have the card for it, though? Oh, I'd have to get rid of my... You know what? I think that's worth it to get the exact goods I want. I'm going to pay my golem that I thought I was going to build, and I'm going to pay the extra 2 energy, because that's shown up here in the corner, and do this foreman, who lets me start the values of my next 4 dice. Okay, so I get to just set these the way I want. And what I want to do with it is I want to, first of all, I want to get rid of this and get 2 cards with my special ability here. And then, okay, so I got a power plant and an incinerator. Not great for much. But I could use... No, I don't have the golem. I got rid of the golem. That's right. Okay. So I get to set these. What I'm definitely going to do is set this to 2 4s. Get 4 metal. And get some goods. 1, 2, 3, 4. And get 3 goods. Because that's solid points. And then I'm going to set this one to a 6 and get a good and an energy. And do I want to build either of these? I don't think they give me anything great. So I'm going to set this last one to a 1 and get a good here. Have to spend an energy also. I think that was pretty good though, because I got 3 points, 4 points, 5 points that turn. 5 points. Didn't build anything. Maybe I should, because they're at 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They theoretically could end the game right now, so I think I will build one of these. I have more metal than anything, and energy might be useful without spending other things, so I could just this is get rid of a card and metal to get 6. This isn't as good. The incinerator. I'm going to build the power plant. I'll get rid of this card since I can use any because of my faction, and then I have to get rid of 3 metal, and that way at least I get another point if the machine ends the game. All right, so let's see if the machine ends the game. And the machine is definitely getting at least 1 point, and it's going to sabotage me, which is not cool. It's getting 2 points. Okay, so it's not going to end the game quite yet, but it's very close. And it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh! No, the game should have been over. I didn't get those 5 points because it did have 10. No, we did. We take 1 more round because that's what the little symbol down here reminds us of. Take 1 more round. So this is the last round because they do have 10 cards. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 because they have 10 cards. Okay, so with 10 cards, what are they going to do? They're going to sabotage me. I don't care about that too much. So this is going away. I'm not going to refill it because this is the end of the game, but they sabotage me over here again. Good thing I repaired it once. And they get to build the card off the top of the deck. Another 2 points for them. This is less than or equal, so they get to get another good there. This is more than, this is more than, this is less than or equal, so they get another good there. And that is the game. All right, so let's see how many points I have. I have, let's do goods first. I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 with goods, and with buildings I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12 plus the 11 is 23 for me. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. And then the machine gets their 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10 points plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And then they get 1 for each type of monument. They have 1, 2, 3. So they have 24 points. So they beat me 24 to 23. Close game. And that's why I was saying I should kind of rush it. I don't think there's much more. Much more I could have done. Yeah, there's probably a little bit I could have done, but I don't feel bad losing 23 to 24. That was fun. I like this game. I like it with the extra stuff in it. It adds a little bit more to think about, but not a whole lot. And it's great because all the cards are in the back too. You can look them up. So that's nice. That's helpful. If you have any questions about them, it makes it nice and clear. What's funny is each rule book, and it makes sense, but each rule book is a different size. So there's the original rule book, there's the next one, and then there's that final one. Yeah, Fantastic Factories by Joseph Chen and Justin Faulkner. Yeah, Joseph Z. Chen and Justin Faulkner. It's a good game. I like it a lot. A lot of fun. Thanks for watching. If you watched live or if you watched later on, let me know in the comments if I missed something. That happens sometimes. Happy gaming, and I will catch you later. Bye.